out today. I worked out today. There was some follow through happening. It felt like 25 degrees outside. It felt like 25 degrees. But I put on my workout clothes, my active gear, and I put on my hat. And I don't really like wearing a hat. I think it's a girl thing. No, maybe it's just a me thing. I don't really like wearing hats. I feel like they do too much. They either don't really work or they make you sweaty or what have you or whatever. But anyway, so I did, I worked out. Well, for me, a walk is a workout because I power walk in my regular life. But if I'm trying to put forth effort, then I just give it a swift do 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 do. But it felt like 25 degrees outside. It was freezing cold, and I walked outside of my building. I'm doing laundry. Somebody tell me, do y'all do your laundry or do you use the laundry service? Because I still use washer and dryer, and I fold my clothes and all this stuff. Well, I hang up most of my clothes, but still, like, do y'all be doing laundry? You do laundry? I do laundry. That's what I'm doing. And I distracted myself. Back to me working out. So I walked around the building, and the building where I work, it's a big building anyway. So I walked around that building, and it's off of a busy street. So I walked up the building. Nope, I didn't walk up the building. I'm not Spider Girl. I walked up the street, and the faster I went, I felt like the colder my knees got. I know it's weird for your knees to get cold, but I had on a longer jacket, so my bottom was covered, and I had on an athletic like hoodie, and then I had a hood, so like this area was covered. So just my knees, which is really weird, my knees are cold, but it's on a busy street. So like when the light was red, it was fine, but when the light was green, cars were zooming by, which adds to the cold. And I thought about turning around, but it was too late. I had committed. I was gonna go. So that's what I did on Friday, on my today. So also with me doing that means I took a real break. Like, I disconnected from my job. I even put on do not disturb. I almost never use that feature because I always feel like someone somewhere is going to need me. So I never really use my do not disturb feature. But I turned on my do not disturb feature, and I went for a little walkie walk in the neighborhood, down a busy street, all those things. And I think it was like maybe 35 minutes, which was a little longer than I was shooting for. I was like, okay, if I can get 15 minutes, that'll be good enough. But I ended up having 35 minutes. That's crazy, right? 35 minutes going from just stretching and getting dressed. And I even broke a sweat. Not really, it was too cold to break a sweat. I did break a sweat in my head. In my hair, I was sweating a little bit because I had that hat on, but I knew if I didn't have the hat on, then my ears would be cold, and it would be a whole thing. Don't nobody have time for that. So with our follow through, it was really helpful, and I was super proud of myself because I got a 2-for-1 special. I took a real break, and I actually worked out. So I thought that I had succeeded for the day, but I also, like, after taking time for myself, it was really silly because I seemed to be getting hits on several sides at work. And that kind of hurt a little bit because it was like I took time for myself, which ultimately means I'm not trying to control the environment while I'm gone. And about an hour after I came back, things just weren't going well. And that alone would make me be a little bit discouraged because things aren't going well after I came back from my break and working out and investing in myself. But I do believe that if you continue to follow through, do the work, and invest in yourself, things will be good. Because I have planted a seed, and I'm continuing to water that seed and watch it grow, because I do plan on having fruition. Like, I do believe that there is a fruit that will come of me taking the small steps, like doing those things, taking a break at work, and going on a walk in the cold, not too cold, because I don't want you to get frostbitten. And truthfully, I don't like the cold. I'm a winter baby, but my favorite place is the beach. It don't make sense to me either, but that's what I like, and I don't care how anyone feels about it. But just continuing to invest in yourself no matter what it looks like. Like my day went kind of like, at work it kind of went like blah blah blah. And the crazy thing is I'm a salaried employee, so sometimes salaried employees tend to do a little bit more or a little bit less depending on your character and how you roll. But salaried employees who want to do a good job, end up doing a little bit more because they feel like, oh well, if this part is going great, then I need to make sure that things don't fall behind. So they try to get ahead. They always want to be ahead. Salaried employees would much rather be in the black than break even. So that's me. I work hard. I do believe when the scripture tells you to do something, like if you are a teacher, teach. If you are a prophet, prophesy. If you are, I'm butchering the scripture a little bit, but the point is God tells us that whatever we're going to do it and do it well. So I have a good attitude and I want to do it well, but sometimes you guys, we have that good attitude when it comes to our work, but then when we get to our personal lives, it's like blah, I don't feel like it. I'm not doing it. Or you've given so much to your job, or you've given so much to your hobby that your loved ones don't get much. I'm supposed to be folding clothes. I'm gonna keep going. Y'all be distracting me. I'm gonna fold my clothes. But yeah, so I think it's important to invest in yourself, and I'm pointing at me. I think it's important to invest in myself. Like if you are an empty vessel, you cannot pour out. There's nothing left to give. So recap of my day. I woke up a tad bit late. I also told my family, I was like, y'all, we eating inside all 2025. Like, why are we going to the restaurants? We have food at home. You guys, like, this does not make sense that we are going and spending money at the restaurants. And that includes like fast food and sit down restaurants and all the different things, or just like grabbing and going. Man, I was trying to go to Chick-fil-A today. I said, ooh, I done woke up a little late. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna just go to Chick-fil-A. That was me giving up, y'all. I was almost a quitter today. Because I wanted that Chick-fil-A. I wanted it bad too. But it's crazy because when I got close to Chick-fil-A, I wasn't even hungry. And I didn't want to get it for it to be cold. Like, don't nobody want a Chick-fil-A scramble bowl cold. I know I don't. And then when you warm it up, then hash browns outside, it's just too much. Hash browns outside, it's just too much. I don't feel like doing all of it. So stay committed. Look for the small details. So like normally I would have said my day was a disaster because after my break things went downhill, but today I decided this is not how I'm going to define my day. So how would you define your day? I'm going to define my day as a win. I did not eat out, and I tried on 2 different occasions because I tried to go to Quick Trip and I tried to get a jalapeno cheddar sausage. I wanted that thing, and then when I came home, my son ate it. I didn't even have a chance. That's crazy, ain't it? But anyway, stick to your goals. Like, do what you're going to do, and it's okay if your goals alter or they change a little bit, but sometimes we need to remember why. So why do I want to be physically active? Well, my grandmother died of heart disease at 45. That's young. That is very young. So I need to get active because I don't want to be on a lot of medications. I need to watch what I eat, not as in like having a rabbit diet. Y'all know the rabbit diet, lettuce and tomatoes and stuff like that only. No ma'am, it's just paying attention to what I'm eating. So that's why I want to be a little more physical. And my second thing was setting boundaries, because when I don't set boundaries, I just give out, and then there's nothing left for me, and there's nothing left for my family, and there's nothing left for the fun stuff, you know? So that's why I want to do those things. Why do you want to do what you're doing for 2025? And what's your word? So I have like 3. One was fruition, and the second one was follow through. And it's 3 words because follow through is 2. 1 + 2 is 3.
What y'all doing on Friday night?
Y'all doing laundry? I'm doing laundry. Friends, I need to find something else to do because this is what I'm doing on a Friday night. Laundry. But I did follow through. Talk to you soon.